Hey guys, so right now I am here with one of the Virtus Pro members, also got VP. We have here Resolution, thank you so much. All right. So just to check, you're originally from the Ukraine, I believe. That's right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so before we talk about Dota and all that, I just wanted to find out, have you had the chance to visit Singapore, the sites, or maybe even the food or anything like that?
Singapore was like my dream country to visit for a long time. Yeah, because like I was admiring how people like build this country and like how they follow like the rules and how next level the basically the people here are. And I wanted to explore, but we unfortunately like we didn't have too much time to visit it yet because like there's like tournament games and you gotta practice, of course. And but today probably after signing session we're gonna have time to do some exploration and maybe tomorrow we have a full day as well. Maybe we're gonna visit like the Universal Park theme park. I heard it's like one of the best parks in the world.
I mean, I'm Singaporean, so totally unbiased. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, there are a few other places as well. I really hope so. You got a full day tomorrow as well.
Yes. We have a flight like very late at night at like 2 a.m. like day after tomorrow, so we have a full day basically.
But you guys have been spending the last few days playing games after games, so you're not that tired yet.
No, we're not tired, but I want to do some exploration in the city for sure.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I think it's safe to say that in 6 months we might see you here again.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, so we got the Singapore majors, and yeah, I think it's almost a given that we'll be seeing you here in a few months. Now, okay, just to check, I believe in this tournament at least you've been playing a lot of offlane positions, right? One thing I do want to ask, like for me, when I think of offlane, I think like Timbersaw, like one of the strongest offlane heroes, at least in my mind.
Yeah.
But looking at recently, it's not been as strong as I thought it would be. Do you agree?
Oh, it's because people started trialing a lot and they stop his game like a lot, and that's why he doesn't have like as early timings as he could have, and that's why like he turns to be like just a pretty much split pusher for the rest of the game. He just like pushing all the lanes in, and he can't be as strong early on because people will have more items by the time he will get his timing. So that's why he couldn't shine as much, in my opinion. But I think this is one of the strongest heroes for offlane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. In your opinion, right now, with this current patch and the current meta, which hero do you think right now is the strongest offlane hero?
I think it's Beastmaster. Yeah.
Maybe you could elaborate a little bit on why you think he's one of the strongest.
Of course, because he's a strong laner, and he builds auras, which is like a very big part of the competitive games. You need to have a lot of auras like Pipe, Ledmers, and Helm of Dawn, for example. And he's very good at that. He's like naturally beating these auras, and he's pretty much like he gives you vision around the map, and he's like very good at taking over the areas on the map.
Okay, cool. Well, okay, so I've been asking a lot of players this very question. I mean, we recently had 7.23 patch, and we've already gone to E, right? In a space of a few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, coming to this tournament and all that, has it been difficult to adapt to it? Have you found like a pattern of playing that you think suits you now, or do you think that we're gonna keep trying and learning new things?
Well, yeah. As soon as the patch came out, we are trying to figure out the game, and then like we were on our way to here, and then another patch hit, and they removed they made outposts to be like only each 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes, and they removed shrines as well. And shrines like it changes the game so much because like where before you could control this area on the map and like you have always some objective to TP on. Now you don't have that, and now it's like very easy for opponents to take that area and like they just claim it as theirs, right? And that changes the game, and you need to like adapt to it. And we were like confused from the beginning, yeah. But then like we kind of like got it figured out.
So after this tournament, do you think we're going to see some changes very quickly?
Yeah, I think there will be some changes. I think there are going to be some changes for Magnus, Pac, Laundroid, Viper, yeah, those kind of heroes.
Yeah. I was actually that was going to be my next question. I think if there is one hero right now that you think really needs to be nerfed, which one do you think it'd be?
I think it's Viper.
Viper?
Yeah.
Every game.
It's just you can't find a hero that can stay mid against him, except like some maybe illusion heroes like Naga.
What about TA? We've been seeing a lot of TA this tournament. Do you think that it's too strong or just like strong?
I think it's just very solid hero, and no matter what, you're gonna have a game because there's like she has a good comeback mechanics, which you like even if you lose a mid pretty hard, you just go jungle, you get it all fast. Like you pretty much can have the same timings every game, no matter what. That's why this hero like gets picked a lot because she gives you vision with traps, she gives you Roshan, she gives you like strong timings no matter what, and strong lane for mid lane as well.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Okay, right now we've got the finals going on. We've got Vici versus EG. Now Vici has been coming from the lower bracket, and some people say that coming in from the lower bracket is kind of dangerous because you can be knocked out anytime, but it also gives you a momentum because you're playing and playing and playing. Do you think that's true, or would you rather be in the upper bracket and like just get a bit more rest?
I mean, both positions are fine. Like it's just like what you see in them, right? As in from when you come from the lower bracket, you have a lot of experience. You improve a lot, and like when you come into the finals, you have like this baggage of experience. And you also like you learn a lot. You came down from the upper bracket probably somewhere, and like you made some mistakes there. You fixed them along the way. And the team from the upper bracket, they don't have that. That one mistake that could have made. And if they make mistake now in the finals, they're gonna lose, right?
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Now, okay, so obviously I'm gonna ask this question. Right now, Vici is winning 2-0. Do you see a turnaround, or do you think VG is going to win it?
I think I think EG can take 1 or 2 games from them for sure.
I'm hoping to actually.
I'm excited to see more games from them. Obviously, they're like very good teams right now, and it's like there's a lot to learn from them. The more games, the more material you have to watch.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we still got some time. Hopefully, maybe EG can turn it around. Yeah. Well, just one last question before we wrap up. Actually, a few years ago, me actually a friend of mine as well, but cameraman, we were in Genting, Malaysia a few years ago. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this. When you were with Digital Chaos.
Yeah.
And you guys won the tournament.
Yeah,
we were there. We were cheering for you guys. I think almost everyone in the stadium were cheering for you guys. It was amazing. Compared to how you play back then, compared to now, like in terms of the meta, the way the game is played, do you think there is a very, very big difference, or you think it's just very small differences that make the change?
Obviously, there's like it's a dramatic difference because it's a new patch, it's a new objectives on the map. It's people just like getting smarter every day in Dota. They're getting like more, versatile, more. I don't know. It's just like it's a dramatic change for me, for sure.
Do you find it a little bit annoying, or do you like the fact that it keeps the game fresh?
I think it's a good feeling, yeah. When you gotta constantly like learn and spend your time watching other players, how they're like thinking, and like it's just nice, because you can't stop, you can't like stagnate. You just like you can't. You need to keep learning, keep growing. Yeah. And that's pretty much life for everybody.
That's what I really enjoy. I mean, a lot of the pro players that I speak to, I think, like coming from a fan, I think that pro players would be annoyed at all the changes. Like, oh no, I got to do this again. Oh, I got to learn this again. But every player that I've interviewed kind of gives the same answer. Like, oh, they like the fact that there are changes. Sometimes the meta works for them. Sometimes it doesn't. It keeps the game fresh. So that's really cool. But anyway, thank you so much. I have really enjoyed this interview. I do hope, like I said, tomorrow you have some time. And of course, anytime you're welcome back in Singapore, I'm sure we'd love to have you.
Do you have any good places in mind where we should go?
Well, I think any tourist that comes to Singapore, we would definitely recommend Marina Bay Sands, Gardens by the Bay, the common thing. We've got an excellent zoo if you're into animals as well.
Oh yeah, actually some of my teammates went to this zoo.
Yeah, we've one of the top 5, I believe. Yeah, so that's something that I would definitely recommend.
They were really scared of some crocodile swimming like close to them, really close to them.
Yeah. The night safari would be cool as well.
Yeah, they went to this night safari.
Yeah, there you go. That would be brilliant. I hope you get the chance as well. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.